Good evening, Karen Donovan here. And my question to you tonight, this Wednesday, is what do the news, the pandemic, and a cleaning robot have in common? Stay tuned for the Good News Wednesday show. It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good News Wednesday show. Good News Wednesday's finally here. Let's stand up and give a cheer. Watch the boredom disappear, 'cause Good News Wednesday's here. Good evening and happy Wednesday, everybody. We've made it halfway through another week, and they're just flying by, aren't they? Tonight, I asked a very strange question. What do the news, the pandemic, and a cleaning robot have in common? So please stay tuned for this very important Good News Wednesday, which is brought to you every Wednesday evening so that we can put a little smile on your face and some fun in your week and get you through another week during this trying time. We've been going for a year now, counting, and we're looking forward to continuing. So we're going to have a little bit of trivia tonight, a couple of very important announcements, a new song that you have to stay tuned for, original song on this show. You'll hear it here first. And then, of course, we're going to go right to our topic, which every Monday morning, we send out our Monday morning wake-up call. And my husband says people don't like to get woken up on Mondays with a wake-up call. But it's not going to wake you up until you're ready to get up. But hopefully you'll be focused enough that you'll want to check it out. And this week, we talked about focus. You guessed it. So I wrote down a couple of things Monday morning about focus, and I've got a couple more to go with it. So, there's the news, there's the pandemic, and I was kind of like focused on that. How about you? Were you the last, year or so? I mean, how could we help but be focused on the situations, the politics, the things going on in the world, the pandemic. And so I compare and contrast them to a new little robot that is a member of our household. We got a cleaning robot for our house, and we have trained our robot to clean our floors. And what does that robot do? Well, he is programmed. I agree. He's not a human being, but we call him Mr. Motu, and he seems like he's part human sometimes. And he does get confused, but he has a mission. And his mission is to go and clean the floors in our house. And he does it. And then when he's done, he goes back to his little charging garage. And what happens with us? We have to focus. We have to have a purpose in what we're doing. And so, we think about what do we do when we're stressed out? Do we close ourselves up and binge watch a show? And sometimes that's therapeutic, yes. But at a certain point, is it really reaching diminishing returns? That's the big question on the table. So I put up some posts about focus, and, there are some really good thoughts about focus, which I wanted to share with you. Where focus goes, energy flows. Okay, that little robot, he's focused. And his energy flows to that one thing. Yes, sometimes he does get off track and he needs a little help to get back on. He gets caught up in the wires or whatever. But that's the same as we are. Sometimes we need help. and we're concerned about people that do need help, but yet and still we still want to do our part to focus. Starve distractions and feed your focus. That's another good one. So don't give in. Like I personally, I found myself a lot of times, getting nervous and, like just turning on the TV, watching the news, or, getting it on my phone, stuff like that, and certainly that's a distraction, but we want to focus on what our goal is, what our plan is. Focus on the outcome, not the obstacle. That's another good one. And we want to just keep our eye on that focus, on that prize, whatever it is that we want to accomplish in life. And be about action, not distraction. So that leads us to a very important question, and that is our trivia question, because that is exactly what we covered this past week. And if you haven't watched our show before and you don't know about the trivia question, you get a chance to answer the new trivia question on this show tonight, or you can answer it in the form that we send with our Monday morning wake up. And that way you can fill it out and your name will be put in our handy dandy mixing bucket, and you too could be the winner of a Panera gift card to put a little smile on your face and a little more fun in your week. So let us go to our trivia question, which is about focus, of course. Now, to be more, in order to stay focused and efficient, all of these things are good techniques, except, right? To stay focused and more efficient, all these things are good techniques, except A, getting sleep, B, coffee in small doses, C, exercise, or D, multitasking. Okay, so A, sleep, B, coffee in small doses, C, exercise, and D, multitasking. All right, now, that one wasn't that hard this week, was it? Because pretty much everybody guessed right. It was D, multitasking, because obviously you can't be focused if you're looking at two different things at the same time. You know how that goes on the road when you're driving, right? So same thing. So, we used to talk about multitasking being a really good thing. Unfortunately, it has been shown in many studies to not be such a good and productive thing, especially helping you focus on getting to your goal. So let us see who were the winners this week of our Panera gift cards. Drum roll, please. All right. Now, let's see here. We have some names in our bucket. Okay. The winners this week of our Panera gift card are Ali Salim. Congratulations, Ali. Janice Enderly. Congrats, Janice. Ed Francisco. Congratulations, Ed. And Christina Williams. Congratulations, Christina. So all four of those people should be expecting a Panera gift card. And if for some reason you won another week and you didn't get your card, or you missed it somehow, please send me an email at karen@homesbydonovan.com and I shall look into it and track it down. So now we get to talk about my favorite topic. Well, it's somebody's favorite topic every week and every day. It's the birthday shout outs. So every week we give a shout out to everyone who's having a birthday this coming week. And then we have a special song that we serenade them with. And we also send them a custom designed cake. So all of those things are available. And if you would like to be included, or you'd like a friend's name to be included, just shoot me an email at Karen Holmes by Donovan. Let me know their name and their birth date, month and the day, and probably an email address so we can send them a little greeting. So here we go with the birthdays for this coming week. All right, today we have Bonnie Weller, Ginger Friss Reddy, Katia Richards, and Ashley Shalafo. Then tomorrow we have BJ Heron. And then on March 26th, Harmandeep Second, Jerry and Marilyn Bell, one of them at least, or maybe both of them, Leslie Carlson McMahon, Marie Asher. On March 28th, we have Esperanza de la Cruz and Rick Truitt and David Lockhart. On March 29th, we have Rena Stewart, Joe Janis, Fred and Sylvia Petty, one or both. Lori Carlson Shalafo is on the 30th. John Kelly is on the 30th, and Donna Vesti's on the 30th. And then on the 31st, we have Gaynell Wilt Sanker, Lisa Kapler, Beth Frederick, Carrie Early, and Patty Watkins. So in order to celebrate, we are introducing our new and original birthday song, and we hear it here first.
Celebrate, no debate. It's your day, so don't delay. Send in vibes, 'cause you survived. Your special day has now arrived. Send in cheer for you to hear. You're a VIP and your birthday's near. You're a blessing anyone can see. Loved by friends and family. Celebrate, no debate. It's your day, so don't delay. Send in vibes, 'cause you survived. Your special day has now arrived. Send in cheer for you to hear. You're a VIP and your birthday's here. So celebrate, 'cause it's your very special day.
All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Our new original birthday song, Very Special Day, cooked up by none other than myself and Joe, Banjo Joe himself, playing the harmonica. Well, he's a man of many talents, as you know. So now we're on to a very important segment, and I got asked a very, very interesting question this evening. See what you think. So the question I was asked was, Karen, should I do a deep cleaning of my house before I put it on the market, or should I wait until I sell my house and then give it a deep cleaning, before the closing? And my answer to that question is yes, you should. Both before and after, because, obviously the new people are going to appreciate when you move out that you've left the house clean. But also, if you're showing a home, you want it to look sparkling. And one of the things that helps people to focus on the beauty of a house, notice I mentioned the word focus again, is having clean windows. And yes, we did talk about this in the Monday morning wake up, and I learned a few things that I did not know before. So let's see now, if I were to ask you this question, and this isn't necessarily a trivia question, but it really could be. If you had to wash a window, what would you use? A, paper towels, B, newspapers, or C, a microcloth, or D, a squeegee. I snuck an extra thing in there. So the answer is either C or D. Now, according to what I've read and studied, it's not good to wash your windows, which I always did. I don't know about you, with, Windex and paper towels, right? I mean, that's what we use. And then I've seen some people use newspapers. Anyway, nope. If you're going to do it right, you really will use the, squeegee, where you've got one that's the mop part, and you dip it in a little cleaning solution, which isn't much. It's just mostly water with a little bit of soap in it. And then you squeegee it afterwards with the squeegee. And then for the smaller windows or interior windows, you're going to use a microcloth. Dry. All right, after you wash them, you can either spray it or use the mop thingy, and then you do it. So that's what you're going to do to wash a window. Make it sparkle and help people to focus on the beauty of your home. Make it look sparkling and clean. It'll sell quicker and it'll look better. You'll let the light in, and that'll be a big part of your deep clean. So that's the answer to that question. And now we're on to a very, very important topic. All right, we are going to go to our next week trivia question, and the topic is fear. All right, fear. And fear can stand for two things, F-E-A-R. Do you know what they are? Well, I am not going to tell you. You will just have to wait until Monday, because that's when you will find out in your Monday morning wake up. And if you do not get a Monday morning wake up call blog in your email on Monday, please send me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com, and I will be glad to send you a free, no obligation copy that you can check out when you have time. And you don't have to read it on Monday morning. There's no law that says you can't read it on Monday afternoon, but make sure you check it out, because you will find out the two definitions of F-E-A-R. So now, without further ado, let's talk about the trivia question about fear for this coming week and how this thing works. So the question is, what creature are humans most afraid of? What creature are humans most afraid of? A bull, B, a rat, C, a spider, or D, a snail? That's a tricky one now. All right, so what creature are human beings most afraid of? A bull, B, a rat, C, a spider, or D, a snail? Okay, now, this is how the trivia works. You can either answer in the chat if you are watch it, or comments if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, below the video, there's a place you can type in comments and you can answer in there and I will get it. You can also email me, which is probably a really good idea because then I'll get it right away at Karen@homesbydonovan.com. Or you can wait for the official entry form on Monday in our Monday morning wake-up call. Now, the way the contest works is there are 4 winners every week, and they each win a Panera gift card of the people who answered the question correctly. At the end of the month, we have a grand prize drawing for charity. So we call it Pay It Forward Fun Day Monday. And the winners of the 4 weeks, the 4 people who won for the 4 weeks or the 5 weeks, get put into a drawing, and one of them picks their favorite charity, and that charity gets a donation based on the number of people who played Fun Day Monday during the month. So even if you don't win on the Fun Day Monday trivia contest, your entry still counts towards giving money to charity. And last month we gave a good amount to the ALF Ride for Life, which is as you know, Lou Gehrig's disease. And I did a great interview if you want to look back through and see. And anyway, they're having a special event coming up April 28th, which I'm going to tell you more about. And it involves lasagna and Guinness. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so don't forget to answer the trivia question. Don't forget to stay safe. Get your shot if you haven't gotten it yet. And make it a great week. Until next time, this is Karen Donovan. Happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.
It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the